Hi friends, this is Betsy here. I'm doing a live video for you, and this is my backyard. I'm going to be doing sun salutations. So you might say I'm not into yoga, or I know what they are. I'm just going to go a little deeper into it to kind of explain how they can impact our life. And you know, what we do here is always going to be how to improve your metabolism. So I'm always thinking on that level of just being kind to the body, having more awareness, and developing this body-mind connection so that you're no longer, you know, dieting or doing meditation because you should be doing meditation or yoga or something like that. It's more of that you want to because it feels good, and you're developing this beautiful relationship, body, mind, spirit, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to, basically this week, our challenge has been that we want to introduce sun salutations. It could be part of a morning practice, as in with the sunrise, or it could be part of a sunset. It could be anytime. But really, the purpose of sun salutations are to get the body moving and to feel your muscles start to relax and your body start to respond in a beautiful way. And it also activates the mind as well. So I'm going to do them here. I think I set up the camera well enough, or you can see me. I'm at the top of my mat. So I'm going to do it sideways, but to start, I'm going to just go slow to start, and then I'm going to do one that's more of a flowing meditation at the end. So the starting place is always at the top of the mat, and I like to have my hands to heart center. By the way, everyone might do this a little differently. This is kind of my version. So when you have your hands to heart center, you can close your eyes. And then this is probably the most important part, because I want you to connect with where you are right now. And I want you just to take a breath or two. And on your exhales, find release. You know, let go of anything that's cluttering the mind. Your to-do list, all those thoughts that just keep reoccurring in the mind. This is your time to let go. If you just move right into the salutation, it kind of defeats the purpose. That's just called exercise. Okay, we want to develop this connection. So at the top of the mat, we're starting to feel a little bit more grounded. Feel your energy grounding down with your feet and your toes and the corners of your feet. Grow tall through the spine. Have a nice posture. And again, take another breath or two. And then we're going to inhale and sweep the arms up towards the sky. You can do a mini open chest, but that might not feel good for you, so just reaching tall. And then we exhale. I like to swan dive, so that's an open chest. We're going to bend the knees a little bit to protect that low back. And then we come into a fold. So you might want to just shake your head out. You don't want to have that arch here. This is where you let go. So this is another place for you to release. And then we inhale, we drag our fingers up our shins, lengthening the spine for more of a flat back position. So crown of the head forward, tailbone to the back. And some of you might have really tight hamstrings, so this is where you might bend the knees a lot to get here, and your hands might be all the way up here. So that is fine. You want to listen to your body. That's an inhale. And then the exhale, we fold again, and we find contact with the mat with our hands, and we step back. One foot, then the other. So this is our high plank position, and I could dive in here, and you can make it a strong position. For the first time, I'm going to put my knees down to the mat, and then we lower with our elbows to our sides. We're lowering with our heart first, and so it's like our heart, our chin, a little lift in the tush, and then we point the toes, and then inhale for a little cobra. So looking maybe through the third eye, trying to get those shoulders away from the ears. And then we exhale, down dog position. Okay, so down dog, you can hollow out the belly, tilt the tailbone up, release the head. You can walk one leg and then the other. So again, this is kind of our connection. We're trying to start our day out in a different way, and we're just starting to move the body, flow with the body with our breath. And then we can step up. So you can take one leg, or you can take baby steps up. Some people jump up. Okay, so your version of it. And then we reverse out of it. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release, and lower the hips a little bit as we reverse swan dive back to the top. Inhale, hands up to the center, and then to our heart. So that's one salutation there. I see some people joining. Hey, Lauren, Karen, awesome. Thanks for joining me. Oh, is that Wendy there? Woohoo! Okay, I love when you guys come. It makes me feel like I'm not doing this by myself. So, come say hi to me. Tell me if you do yoga. Have you done Sun Salutations? If you're watching this later, please keep me in the loop if it's helpful and kind of what your morning practice is. So that's one. We tend to do a few of these. And you can add to it anywhere. That's the cool part. Maybe you like the strength and you want to keep going with the plank position and do some push-ups there. Maybe you're really tight in your hamstrings and you're going to really hold in this position and release and do some wiggle and that kind of thing. So you kind of figure out what's yours. The next one I'm going to do a little stronger, and then we're going to flow with a few of them. And that's it. Okay? So top of the mat, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky. You can bring your gaze there as well. Exhale, swan dive, open chest. Release. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lowering, so you can step the other leg back, or if you want to jump, that's only if you have a yoga practice already, you plant the hands and you jump back, plank position. So energy coming out of the crown of the head, energy coming out the heels, down the heels. And then this would be a full chaturanga where we are lowering. The same thing, chest first, elbows by your side, but coming down to that position where we're lined up. And then point the toes. And then this would be more of an up dog where it's activated. We're on the toes and we're on the hands, and that's pretty much it. Big inhale, exhale, down dog. So again, you can step the opposite foot forward as you did last time. You can take the baby steps, or you can jump forward. Okay, and coming out of it, inhale, exhale, release, and then inhale, reaching for the sky, exhale, hands to heart. So you might notice your heart is beating, you're breathing harder. And this is where some people just continue to flow and do maybe a bunch of these. You might always pause at the top. I love pauses, okay? Because life needs pauses. We always are reacting to everything, and it's always like more drama, and we don't have to have it that way. So if we learn to take pauses more in our life, and we just reel in what's going on in the mind, what's our breath like, and how am I feeling right now, and get connected again before we move on to the next sun salutation, then it's just like another example of how to do that in our everyday life. So I'm going to flow. I'm just going to do two back to back, so kind of my flow and my natural rhythm, and you can play around with it, or you can rewatch it later, and just know this is a basic sun salutation. You get to make into anything you want, and just breathe with it. So now it's going to be a little bit more of a moving meditation. So every movement has a breath. Inhale is the opening, the expansion. Exhale is usually the fold or the contraction. Okay, so top of the mat, hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. And we start. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Hands to the mat, stepping back. I pause here. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And walking to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Lower the hips a little as we inhale up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking that pause. Bigger breath. Get connected. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Step or jump back. Plank position. Inhale, high plank. Exhale. This time I'm lowering the knees. Inhale, maybe a cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. You might pause in the down dog and just say, ooh, this feels good. Let me wiggle those hips. Then one knee, then the other. And then this time I'm going to inhale and jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let go. Lower the hips as we inhale up towards the sky. Exhale, hands, heart center. Okay, my friends. We did a flowing yoga move there that it's a great way to start out your day. It gets the blood flowing, it stretches out. Pretty much it's meant to stretch out all the parts of the body, bring some heat and then opening as well. And then you can just feel how much more clear you are in the mind. So, I mean, I'm a really big advocate for morning routines, and it's like, I'm not one to stick with the same exact routine all the time. I always want to just be feeling what's right for me today. And what's right for me today might not be for tomorrow. So I tend to meditate, and I try to do that a fair amount. I tend to journal and write an intention most mornings, but not always. I stretch sometimes, but salutations are a beautiful way to start out the day, and maybe that's a good one for you. So I just like to have so many tools in my tool belt to start my day out in like a non-rushed way and get connected with kind of what my day really wants to look like and how I feel in my body. So I hope this has helped you. Truly, this is part of the big picture of how are you healing for your metabolism? How do you want to heal your metabolism? And so much of that is to be in a non-stress state. We can't have our cortisol activated all the time. So just remember, anything that you can do to connect with your body and relax the mind is a beautiful thing that will take you in the right direction. So namaste, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day, and take care. We will be in touch. In case you're still watching, we are starting something really cool right now. We have a big, our big program, coaching program, we're super proud of, but it's a very comprehensive program. So we have designed a kind of more basic one that's online, and we are doing a clinical trial on it. So we need participants, and it's going to be a great way to kind of measure your metabolism before and after, and we want to get some really awesome results with it. So we're looking for motivated women. Pretty much 25 to 65 is the age group. And so if you're interested, you can mark it down below. We're going to put information in the group sooner or later, probably within the next week. So let me know if you're interested. I will totally send you that. And just know that we're always trying to do good things. We want to make your life better, okay? Awesome. Have a great one.